What is up, YouTube? It's me, John Avenger, again. Welcome to the month of March, and this is my first DVD update for the month of March. I'm going to show you a couple DVDs I bought the last couple weeks. It's a handful of stuff. It's short, but I'm going to get it right to the point. This is the first one. It's a movie I just saw right now, and it's a very, very forgotten film that I think more people should check out, and that is Sunshine. With an all-star cast. It has Chris Evans and Cillian Murphy and Rose Byrne and Michelle Yeoh. It's got a really good cast. This movie was decent. I actually like this film. The ending, it's more serious. It's not funny at all. This movie. Danny Boyle did a good job directing the film. I think Chris Evans does a really good job in this movie. It's one of his better performances of the 2000s. The film was very intriguing. I like the premise in space that the sun is dying and all that. It drew me in. A lot of people say Gravity is is better than films like this, but this film flopped and yet Gravity got all the praise. I think this film deserves a little bit more praise, because it's a forgotten film that didn't do well and it deserves better. But I enjoyed it, so it was worth the $3. Next, I got a triple feature with from Telco, it's a store that's here in New York City. It's a Mill Creek 3-pack. I liked two of these films. The other one was boring as hell. That is The Ice Cream Man, which was very creepy. That movie creeped me out. Jack Frost 2, which is a very cheesy, fun B movie of a horror Christmas movie. And then you got Killer Tongue. God, that movie was so freaking boring. It was more of a what the fuck movie than anything else. But the other two films are worth it. I mean, it comes in a pack like this. That's kind of why I couldn't throw out Killer Tongue. There's Ice Cream Man alone, and then a dual layer disc with Killer Tongue and Jack Frost 2. I'm keeping it because of Jack Frost 2. I thought that was pretty decent. It was worth it. Got it for a couple bucks. Good for the horror collection in me. The collector in me. I really enjoy horror films, but Killer Tongue, avoid that one at all costs. It is one of the weirdest freaking things I've ever seen. Most boring, surreal experience of my life, definitely. And well, it's luckily that DVD was saved because of the other two films. But the next three are films I do enjoy. Well, one of them I haven't seen yet, but I will give you my thoughts on it sometime. This is another Bond film. I bought another Bond film. I've been getting slowly into the Bond films, buying a couple of the films this year. I bought The Living Daylights, and I bought License to Kill. And I'm going to keep on buying Bond films. I've been enjoying this series so far. Skyfall, I want to save that for last and then give you my thoughts on that. But this is one with Roger Moore, and I think it's one of his best ones. I recently saw Live and Let Die. I thought that was really solid. This one is my favorite one that I've seen of his so far, and that is The Spy Who Loved Me. This is a very, very awesome movie. It was very fun, very entertaining, very fast-paced, very, very solid film. The budget's on the screen. The action is really, really memorable. I thought that the villain was a little bit underused. The actor was good. What's his name? Kurt Jenkins as Stromberg. He could have been used a little bit more. I mean, the villain, you want to have him on screen as much as possible. I think Jaws is in this film. Yeah, he's an intimidating villain. The girl was Barbara Bach. I thought she was really cute. Definitely different from the other Bond girls. My favorite is still Carrie Lowell. She's awesome. I love her in License to Kill. But this film is really good. A 70s film that's way, way, way fun. Great film. Give it a watch if you haven't. I think it's one disc, but it's a lot of fun. And it also has a commentary, which I want to hear sometime. Really, really worth the $5. Next, I got another superhero film. This one was crapped on by every critic that when it came out. It flopped at the box office. It did not get the reception it deserved. I thought this film was fun. It didn't bore me like Man of Steel did, and that movie got all the box office last year in the summer after Iron Man 3, and it didn't deserve it in my opinion. But this one I liked. This one was short. It was to the point, and I really enjoy it. And I know it was one of Rambo-Rath's favorite movies from 2011, and that is the one and only Green Lantern. Yes, I enjoyed this movie. I know this film is not perfect. I know that some things feel rushed. I know that it could have had a faster pace when it came to like introducing the villain. I forgot his name. This thing right here. But what I got for a Green Lantern movie, I could have gotten a lot worse. This could have been Batman and Robin in space, and it wasn't. I thought this movie was very entertaining. I thought Ryan Reynolds did a good job as Hal Jordan. I like Blake Lively. I think she's beautiful in the film. I don't think she's a distraction at all. Angela Bassett and Tim Robbins are there. Peter Sarsgaard, he does a decent job. I don't think this movie's horrible. I'm sorry. I thought Man of Steel was overrated, boring, and just way too, like dark and depressing. This wasn't. This was light and fun, and the visual effects look fantastic. The money's on the screen. That's what I'm going to say. If they do reboot this, or they get another guy to play Green Lantern in the Justice League film, take some notes from this. Don't screw it up. This film was fun. I don't care what anybody says. And last but not least, you have another film. I know the recent Thor film came out on Blu-ray this week. I didn't get it. I'm going to wait a while until the price goes down. But this is a cheap Thor film that I found in the $5 bin at Best Buy. I haven't seen it yet, but for the Marvel collection, it's worth it. And that is Thor Tales of Asgard. This is when Thor had a sword and not a hammer. But I'm willing to give this a chance. I love Thor now. I didn't care for him when I was a kid, but then as the years went by, I saw Thor in 2011, and I thought that was fantastic, really good. And I do like the sequel. I know critics took a shit on it too, saying that, oh, the first one was better. Like I said before, the first Thor movie had a good story. It's better than the sequel, but I think the sequel has better action, and that really drew me in. But this I want to give a chance sometime this month. It's March. It's a long month. I want to give it a chance. So that's my DVD update for the month of March. My next one won't be for a while because I'm going to go see Captain America, the Winter Soldier in April. So I'm not doing it in early April, but I will give you another DVD update real soon. I love you guys. Later.